Imagine standing under a sky that shimmers in waves of emerald and violet, as if the heavens are alive. The snow beneath your boots crunches softly, and somewhere in the distance, a reindeer moves through the frozen silence. This is not just a trip, it's a journey into Earth's most magical theater, the Arctic, where the northern lights dance and wildlife thrives in one of the harshest yet most beautiful places on our planet. The Aurora Borealis, or northern lights, as they're more commonly known, have long been a source of fascination for people around the world. Their ethereal beauty is something that many travelers dream of witnessing at least once in their lifetime. And while the northern lights can be seen in many parts of the northern hemisphere, there is perhaps no place more enchanting than the Arctic Circle. Here, the darkness of winter nights provides the perfect backdrop for these celestial displays, which can often be seen dancing across the sky for hours on end. In this video, we will explore why the Arctic Circle is the best place to see the northern lights and what you can expect when you go. So pack your bags and get ready to embark on an unforgettable adventure. The perfect timing. The first thing you need to know about seeing the northern lights in the Arctic Circle is timing. It's important to plan your trip around the winter months, which typically run from December to February. During these months, the nights are long and dark, providing the ideal conditions for the northern lights to appear. The best time to see them is between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. when the sky is at its darkest. However, sometimes they can be seen as early as 7 p.m. or as late as 4 a.m. You should also try to plan your trip around the new moon, when there is no moonlight to interfere with the view of the northern lights. You can use a moon calendar to find out when the next new moon is happening during your trip. In addition to the time of day and night, you also need to consider the solar activity. The northern lights are at their best when the sun is at its most active, which typically occurs during the solar maximum, which happens every 11 years. The next solar maximum is expected in 2025. However, even if you don't plan your trip around the solar maximum, you can still see the northern lights. Just keep in mind that the further away from the maximum you are, the less active the northern lights are likely to be. Wildlife wonders of the Arctic. The Arctic Circle is home to a wide variety of wildlife, including polar bears, reindeer, Arctic foxes, snowy owls, and many species of whales, seals, and fish. Polar bears are the most iconic residents of the Arctic Circle, and seeing one in its natural habitat is a truly unforgettable experience. Keep in mind that polar bears are wild animals and can be dangerous, so it's important to follow safety guidelines and stay a safe distance away from them. Reindeer are another must-see animal in the Arctic Circle. These majestic creatures are well adapted to the harsh conditions of the Arctic and are often seen roaming the snow-covered landscapes. You may also spot other animals such as Arctic foxes, snowy owls, and various species of whales, seals, and fish. To increase your chances of seeing wildlife, consider going on a guided tour with experienced local guides who know the best spots to look for animals. Top destinations. There are many fantastic destinations to see the northern lights in the Arctic Circle. Let's take a look at some of the top spots. First up is Tromsø, Norway, a charming city located in northern Norway. It is known for its stunning scenery and abundance of wildlife. From here, you can take a cable car up to the top of Mount Storsteinen for panoramic views of the city and the surrounding mountains. You can also visit the Polaria Arctic Museum to learn more about the Arctic region and its inhabitants. Another great destination is Abisko National Park, Sweden. This park is known for its dark skies and clear view of the northern lights. You can stay at the Abisko Mountain Station, a cozy mountain lodge that offers a range of activities such as snowshoeing and cross-country skiing. One of the best places to see the northern lights is Fairbanks, Alaska. Fairbanks is known as the Golden Heart of the North and is a popular destination for those seeking adventure in the great outdoors. Take a dog sledding tour or visit the Chena Hot Springs Resort for a truly unique experience. Don't forget to check out the Santa Claus House, a fun tourist attraction that celebrates the holiday spirit year-round. Last but not least is Churchill, Manitoba, Canada. Churchill is known as the polar bear capital of the world and is a great destination for wildlife viewing. You can take a tundra vehicle tour to get up close to polar bears in their natural habitat. Alternatively, you can stay at the Churchill Northern Studies Center to learn more about the Arctic and subarctic regions. Travel tips. Now that you know where to go, let's talk about some travel tips to make the most out of your trip. First and foremost, Dress warmly in layers. The Arctic Circle can be extremely cold, so it's important to be prepared. Pack a warm jacket, hat, gloves, and scarf. You should also consider bringing snow boots and a backpack to carry all of your essentials. Don't forget to pack a camera to capture the stunning scenery and northern lights. A tripod is also recommended to keep your camera steady in the cold weather. And finally, don't forget to pack plenty of batteries and memory cards to store all of your photos. It's also a good idea to bring binoculars to get a closer look at the northern lights and any wildlife you may encounter. In addition to packing the right gear, there are some other things you should keep in mind when traveling to the Arctic Circle. First, make sure to book your flights and accommodation well in advance, especially if you're traveling during peak season. You should also consider purchasing travel insurance that covers emergency medical expenses and trip cancellations. When you arrive at your destination, be sure to check the weather forecast and follow any local advice for staying safe in the cold weather. It's also a good idea to download a Northern Lights app to help you track the best places and times to see them. Finally, be patient and flexible with your plans. The Arctic Circle is a wild place, and the Northern Lights can be unpredictable. So be prepared to wait a bit and be flexible with your plans. But with a little patience, you'll be rewarded with an unforgettable experience. Don't miss this incredible opportunity to witness the magic of the Arctic Circle for yourself. Photography hacks if you want to capture the perfect photo of the Northern Lights. Here are a few photography hacks to keep in mind. First, use a tripod to keep your camera steady and prevent blurry images. Set your camera to manual mode and use a slow shutter speed to capture the movement of the Northern Lights. Use a wide-angle lens to capture as much of the sky as possible. Use the 500 rule to determine the appropriate shutter speed for your camera. If you're shooting in manual mode, multiply your ISO by 500 and then use the resulting number as your shutter speed. For example, if your ISO is 800, your shutter speed should be 1/400 of a second. Use the rule of thirds to compose your shot and include interesting foreground elements such as snow-covered trees or mountains. Shoot in RAW format so you have more flexibility when editing your photos. Use a post-processing software to enhance your photos and bring out the colors of the Northern Lights. Immersive Arctic experiences. The Arctic Circle is full of immersive experiences that will make you feel like you've stepped into a winter wonderland. Dog sledding is a must-do activity that will allow you to experience the thrill of racing through the snow-covered landscapes. Snowmobiling is another exciting way to explore the Arctic terrain and enjoy the stunning scenery. If you're feeling adventurous, you can even try ice diving under the frozen surface of the Arctic Ocean. But for a more relaxing experience, consider going on a whale watching tour to spot majestic creatures such as humpback whales and blue whales. Or you could take a reindeer sledding tour for a more authentic local experience. No matter what you choose to do, you're sure to create unforgettable memories while exploring the Arctic Circle. Imagine the feeling of awe and wonder as you stand beneath the shimmering curtain of emerald and violet lights dancing across the sky. The air is crisp and cold, carrying the scent of fresh snow and sparkling with anticipation. As the Northern Lights perform their celestial ballet, you feel a sense of tranquility and connection with the natural world wash over you. It's a moment of pure magic and wonder that will stay with you forever. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you're planning a trip to the Arctic Circle, be sure to check out our other videos for more tips and recommendations. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.